right, it is a big day here at Busch Gardens because they are getting ready to open the Lion and Hyena Ridge. It's a brand new exhibit here. Now it opens this weekend, but we are getting a sneak peek today. I'm joined now by Andrew Schaefer. He is the engineer and the designer behind this massive, massive habitat. So thanks for joining us this morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so tell me about this exhibit and what it took to build it, because we, as you can see, are really close to these animals, right?
We are absolutely very close to these animals. So this exhibit is about a 38,000 square foot habitat that holds the coalition of 5 male lions as well as the 2 hyenas that we've got here on property. So you can see behind me we've got all these amazing rock structures that they get to climb all over. And they're very active this morning, so they're kind of all over this habitat right now, exploring, looking around. They're still a little bit new to it, so they are exploring everything they possibly can. Yeah, well, what was it like for you? You said you were watching them unload these beautiful lions into this space. What was that like for you to watch them, and what did they do first? Yeah, so they were very shy at first when they first started coming out. So they started slowly kind of coming out. And then they got a little bit more confidence each and every time that they came in and out. Yeah. And before you knew it, literally second or third time, they were just right out of here and into the habitat. Yeah.
Well, what will someone experience when they come here to Busch Gardens and they walk through this exhibit? What will they get to see?
So what they get to see is a 270-degree view of this entire habitat. They can almost walk all the way around. Wow. It's huge in comparison to what was here before. So there's a lot of different aspects to this space than you've ever seen. So there's water features, there's lion dens, there's hyena dens. We've got heating and cooling rocks for the animals out there to keep them comfortable during the summer and the winter. We've got fans blowing inside the habitat. We've got a little bit of everything to keep these animals happy.
Right, because these are, animals that are native to Africa, and we are putting them here in Florida. So you had to create a space that was similar. What is the biggest challenge when trying to do something like that?
So a little bit of the challenges are just trying to create a space within an area. This space actually already existed. We did expand it quite a bit, but building this space within an environment that was already here was a challenge. But I mean, none of this rock work was here, so building all this stuff up, giving them all this additional space, bringing them in. You can see these giant fans behind us that are blowing within the habitat. So we've got 14 of those that are blowing within both
They're going to need it here, right?
So yeah, I mean, it's still hot in Africa too.
Right.
But it's also hot here in Florida, so we like to blow some air on them, keep them cool.
Yeah, so we're looking at the lions now, but we also have hyenas here that have been part of the park before. So what was that like, knowing that you had to have like 2 species living in the same habitat?
So it's pretty cool. We actually have a way of swapping which side the animals can be on. So one day the lions could be here, and then the next day the hyenas could be here. So we could actually do it midday if we really wanted to. But swapping the habitats allows them to keep it fresh, and then they get new scents and smells, keeps them active. So it's a neat experience for both animals to be able to go on different sides.
Yeah.
Both sides are also very different in how the design aspect of it is. One side we've got climbing structures. This side we've got a ton of rock work that they can go on top of. Yeah. So it's different on both sides, but very cool to have 2 different species within one main habitat.
Well, it's amazing to look at. Congratulations on this project. So excited. So it's open to the public this Saturday. If you have VIP tickets, you can come on Friday, but we get to see it right now. So we're going to have more for you coming up in just a little bit. We're going to talk more about the animals.